Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is April 27th, and today we had the news that we were waiting for, and the Fed and Benny gave everybody something today, which I think is extremely positive. On one hand, QE2 is coming to an end. On the other hand, he's going to be reinvesting everything that matures, so he has kind of just a free hand in doing whatever he wants without anybody looking over his back. Very sneaky, very, very sneaky. Anyway, we're going to look at the Dow, the SPX, the VIX, and TNA to get a read on everything. And here we have the Dow. Very, very nice. Going on up. Everything going up on the daily. Room to move on a couple of the secondary indicators. The stochastic can stay up there forever. So this looks wonderful. One thing to note, however, is we closed above the Bollinger Band decisively. That could be a caution signal, not that it's going to turn over, but that it may need to move sideways for everything to catch up and let the Bollinger Band go up, so it has more room to breathe. However, in the past we have seen it close above and be just fine. You can see back here, back in the giant rally, going at or above for a few days at a time, or hitting it and then drifting sideways until it gives it more room to move. But in any case, this looks very, very nice. 60-minute also above the Bollinger Band. Notice it doesn't look like we have any excessive expansion in the short-term moving averages, which is very, very good. I'm actually surprised that it doesn't have much of any in that respect. Everything is very uniform, very clean looking, except for that Bollinger Band. It looks wonderful. 30-minute, fantastic. 15-minute, and you can see here it had a little bit on the 15-minute since it went so high above the Bollinger Band. But all in all, the Dow looks fabulous, and there has to be all kinds of shorts that are just screaming right now. We have the new high. Lots of people that need to cover. SPX, same thing. We are in a brand new high, and this is absolutely fabulous. There's all kinds of people that need to cover, and definitely with today's words that the Fed and Ben gave out, they have a lot more to worry about. Dollars going down, and stocks are probably going to be going up. Maybe not in a straight line, but definitely could be trend setting what was said today. On the daily, we notice that we are fairly uniform. Everything is pointed up, looks very pretty, just like the Dow above the Bollinger Band. 60-minute also above the Bollinger Band, but I don't see any significant quirks or anything in the short-term moving averages. It looks very, very pretty. And continues with the 30, the 15 above the Bollinger Band line, and just like the Dow, we had a little bit of correction because it got so far ahead of itself. But and on the 15, I guess you could say we have a little bit of something here that might need to heal. This red bar might have already healed it. Notice the shortest term moving average has not clicked down, so we do not have a warning sign on the 15-minute. Just a little sideways to straighten itself out. The VIX is interesting. I'm kind of surprised that it is not lower. I think that it will get lower very soon. Notice on the daily, the short-term moving averages once again are pointing down slightly. The long-term moving averages are expanding and getting stronger. More evidence that we have more movement to the downside, or at least have a downside bias. So it has moved. The Bollinger Band has continued down some. The price is away from it, so it definitely has ease of movement down into it, and I would expect it to keep going down. Everything here says bearish. And on the 60-minute, it did come up and kissed it, making a double flatline on the 60-minute. Actually, you know what? I just didn't zoom in enough. On the 60-minute, it came into the bar for a test, and the test was rejected. My mistake. So we have two tests of the bar. The bar did weaken some, but it has been thoroughly rejected each time. It does have plenty of room on secondary indicators to move down. And 30-minute further shows rejection of the bar. However, on the 30-minute, we do have a flat line of the long-term moving averages showing indecision of price, and but it has broken through it. The short-term moving averages are expanding. I would expect the long-term moving averages to expand also and reform themselves as bearish. And on the 15-minute, you can already see that it's working toward that end. It already broke through. We're having a flip over beginning to occur on the longer term moving averages. The VIX does not look good. Not good at all. We do see some challenging, but I'm sure a lot of people made their bets that you know, the news was going to be bad, that they were going to stop cold turkey on the stimulus. And that would explain to me the somewhat strength that it had today. But coming days will show us if that's the correct theory or not. But definitely, odds are working against them. And TNA, strong as always. Further expansion of the short-term moving averages. Everything is pointed up. It is going to bump its head on the top Bollinger Band. So just like the Dow and the S&P, perhaps a little bit of sideways, just to give it some room to breathe and to further flatten out and make uniform their short-term moving averages. There might be a little bit of excessiveness here on the very top of the short-term moving averages, but as of yet, we do not have a warning sign. We do not have a downtick. So this looks wonderful. 60-minute, very nice. It fixed its little bubble and it's going back up. And 30-minute, exact same thing. Very nice, pretty short-term moving averages. The 15-minute came down, kissed, and bounced off. Textbook guppy entry. Everything about TNA looks great. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll have more information as it becomes apparent in the next couple of days, which I believe will be key. But it certainly looks from the information available right now that we are starting another leg up, which is definitely welcome. Where it will stop, we don't know. We'll theorize about that later after it's more established. But as always, all investing decisions are your own. This video is for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only.